Hey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Cyberpunk 2077 video. Well, we finally got an update for the news when it comes to update patch 1.2, and they gave it to us in a rather unique way. You see, they put out a tweet letting us know that the development insight will be broadcast by News 54. So, what's in Night City? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly what it is. So, if at any given time you found this video helpful or entertaining, please by all means follow, like, and subscribe on all social media platforms, especially right here on YouTube. You know that. Help this video get out there in the YouTube algorithm. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hop on over to cyberpunk.net and see exactly what is going to happen in Night City after patch 1.2. These are the development insights. Now this one's going to be different, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a straightforward answer or something that you probably would see from other games. It's going to be like a news broadcast. So let's get started with Jillian with the news coming from Night City. Welcome to the special reports of News 54, bringing news from Night City to every Night City stranded away from their home. Stay with us if you still like to learn more about the upcoming changes in patch 1.2. I'm Jillian Jordan, NCPD. Quick response to quick? Well, you heard right. The NCPD quick response team is under fire from concerned night news and corporations alike. The rapid deployment tactics that recently adopted forced mercenaries to think twice before pointing a gun at anyone, but now they'll be able to adjust to give the other side some breathing room. So we're going to have a video right here. These are the changes that are coming to Night City when it comes to police officers. Little tweaks and minor changes, as you can see. Now, what was supposed to make Night City citizens feel safe on the street resulted in a staggering drop of public trust towards NCPD officers. Machoom Jake was shot out with the Tiger Claw the other day, which means he missed a shot at his pedestrian on the other side of the street. In an instant, the NCPD swarmed upon him and put him down. It's like they appeared out of thin air, right behind his back. It's too brutal of a response for a regular accidental murder, if you ask me. Well, we can all relate to this. The police kind of do just show up out of blue. Well, there's going to be a little changes when it comes to this. Okay, aside from upsetting the local community, NCPD effectiveness resulted in a tremor in the corporate security market. Personal security in Night City has always been our priority. The recent spike in NCPD efficiency might seem like a step towards safety, but it isn't. Upsetting the fragile balance in the security sector might soon result in a more challenging their protection subscriptions and inviting gangs and terrorists to take over the city. So expect a spike in gang activity, but make sure that there will be some changes to those NCPD officers just showing up out of the blue. Yeah, it's going to be different. Regardless of how you look at the situation, it seems that the changes will be a welcome one. We asked our expert to analyze the situation. Well, this is a more important step in addressing the behavior of the police in our game. It should decrease the problem of NPCD spawning behind players' back and create an impression that it takes some time for the police to arrive at the crime scene after the crime has been reported instead of just bleeding out of nowhere. Now, they also added a recon drone unit to create the feeling of the police assessing the situation before they actually show up. A much needed change in Night City indeed. But also, vehicular manslaughter tactics seem a little bit higher than ever. Look left, look right, then left again, and then run for your life. As morgues are filling up with roadkill, it is now statistically safer to stroll through Kabuki Market with shiny new cyberware than cross some of Night City's intersections without getting hit. So you might see some expected changes here. There's been a lot of cyberware mods that have absolutely done this on PC. Now we'll be able to see this on console. The City Council approved a bill forcing vehicular manufacturers to update their steering firmware with the update 1.2. Now, soon, the mandatory update will allow for better synchronization between the Crystal Dome system and the vehicle, resulting in a more fluid driving experience even when the image signals skips a frame or two. We all need those updates when it comes to driving. It is kind of wonky when you play, am I right? Well, there's going to be some changes in update 1.2. In addition, drivers should also expect to be able to be better personalize their driver experience by adjusting the sensitivity limits to a level they are more comfortable with, providing a much needed breather for insurance companies. Yeah, this is kind of done on the PC as well, with cyberware mods tweaking the way you drive, but now that's coming to console. A much needed change indeed. Now, will this be a good change, or will it subject more morgues, street sweepers, and auto repair shops to economize the hardships? Well, here's an opinion from our expert. Analyzing feedback on our driving model suggests a lot of players were having issues with the speed of their steering. Most complaints came from players using keyboards on PC or were on platforms with lower frame rates, and centered around how hard it was to keep cars off the sidewalks and such. We have added a steering sensitivity slider to the options menu. This allows the steering speed for all vehicles and all input devices to be slowed down without affecting the maximum turn radius. Now, when experiencing lower frame rates, our cars were harder to control. We traced this to some code that wasn't handling extreme chances in frame rates properly. The steering speed is now very consistent from 20 to 60 frames per second. Last, we looked at a bunch of tweaks to individual cars and adjusted some of them that were too twitchy and low frame rates, including the players Archer Hella, Samus, a senior vehicle programmer, CD Projekt Red. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have an update coming, 1.2, but it's not done yet. There is much more that is coming, and our friend Jillian at News 54 have some more news for us. Now, we have a rock and roll for racers. No, it's not a new genre of music, okay? The brand new rock and roll vehicle subsystem will allow any unfortunate street racer who missed a turn and ended up stuck on a pile of garbage to quickly get back on track, as you are seeing right here. Now, this new system that's going to be implemented in 1.2 will change the way you drive. The system will allow drivers to rotate or rock and roll their vehicles back and forth until you get that traction to get you back on the road and have some more fun in Night City. Gone are the days of abandoning a vehicle in the middle of Night City just because things got a little bit out of control. You now be able to get get out of that sticky situation. It's pretty good in update 1.2. Now, accidents happen, and being in a rush isn't a crime. Now, if somebody appears out of nowhere when you're crossing a red light, you will sure be able to make it to your meeting on time and let their insurance company take care of the mess. With the new update 1.2, you should be able to have a whole lot more control over your vehicle. But still, not sure whether you need the subsystem installed in your vehicle? Well, let an expert convince you with some more insight on this indeed patch. Okay, now there are cases where our vehicles can get breached or high centered on stuff in Night City. We have now added an unstuck feature that kicks in when you are accelerated and not moving. While holding down the accelerator, you can now rock the vehicle forward and back or rotate it left and right. Seamless senior vehicle programmer, CD Projekt Red. So indeed, we have a much needed change that's coming with update 1.2. They've given it to us in a format of a news update. So Jillian, fill us in on some more that we have with update 1.2. Okay, we have update the neural pathway drivers heart just died. No, this isn't a joke. It's raining men in Night City, and not for the reason you'd expect. Just over the last month, authorities recorded nearly 4,000 fatal accidents caused by a neural processor glitch, causing users to dodge without intending to. The manufacturer has prepared an update to address the issue. As you see, according to our survey, over 30% of all Night City citizens experience an irresistible urge to burst forward for no reason, and the majority of affected people admit that they might put them in danger of falling from a higher place. Manufacturer claimed that the glitch is caused by a lack of perfect synchronization between the user's brain patterns and the neural processor. The update will allow users to better personalize their chips and match software responses with the neural patterns. Aside from resolving the issue with sudden dodging, it also means that people will find it easier to move and use the chip regardless of their headiness, abilities, or personal preferences. Well, what exactly does that mean, Jillian? Well, we have a guy that's going to provide a little bit of explanation in layman terms. We have a CD Projekt Red Tools programmer, Wojak, what do you have for this? Well, he says dodge on double tapping a movement key can be turned off in the control settings. So in update 1.2, we have a double dodge tapping that can be turned off in control settings. Nice. The dodge action can still be performed by double tapping the crouch toggle action or default C. Now it should be more feasible to move WASD bindings around the keyboard. Much needed. Much needed. There still remains a few bindings that need to be addressed, but these should be fixed in the upcoming patches. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Update 1.2, a little bit of preview from Jillian and News 54. Different bit of slightly different format, if I don't say so myself. But I had fun doing it, you know what I mean? Giving you a little bit of insight in Night City, and the update 1.2 should be coming soon, ladies and gentlemen. They definitely is letting us know they have some indeed changes. Not everything that's going to probably put this game back into the PlayStation Store, but you know, it is what it is. It's a step in the right direction indeed. But for right now, that's pretty much going to for the video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you truly enjoyed it. Once again, if you are new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Gaming, I upload a wide variety of videos range from updates, tips and tricks, guides, news, and a whole lot more. Hopefully you enjoyed the Cyberpunk 2077 video. I'm still supporting the game. I don't know about anybody else. I'm still having fun in Night City. So, look, helping out the channel is helping you out. You know, watching these videos, help the videos get out there in the YouTube algorithm for more views, a little cashola in the pocket, pump it right back into the channel, and more giveaways. So thank you, everybody, for all your love and support, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.